I don't have that many fingers.
Thank God. What's up, guys? I'm Christian.
I'm Carlos.
And this is the Unexpert Analysis, episode 12.
I don't have that many fingers.
Thank God.
Yeah.
This episode we talk about, honestly, in my opinion, if not yours, the best blockbuster of summer thus far, and we're getting a lot of them. We've got Spider-Man Homecoming last week, we got a ton of the Apes this last weekend, Baby Driver before that, and now we got Dunkirk coming up this weekend. Wonder Woman. It's been a great summer, but this is my favorite blockbuster of the summer thus far.
Yes.
And that movie is
War of the Planet of the Apes. That's right. Caesar is back, and he's ready. He's ready for this war. I mean, he didn't want this war, but he's ready.
and he's gonna end it.
Yeah, that's
Damn
right.
it.
End it. The director, Matt Reeves.
Phenomenal.
Major kudos. We are not worthy for Matt Reeves. I mean, he's directed Cloverfield, one of my all-time favorite sci-fi films. It's up there with
one of the best found footage films.
Yeah, it is, and it's very underrated. And I would like to see a sequel to that, even though I think it was 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Same universe.
Yes, yeah, and but I mean, Matt Reeves. I mean, he's a phenomenal director, and I know that you're very excited for his upcoming
Batman movie.
That's right.
He's taking over the Batman franchise with Ben Affleck, who I love as Batman. I know it's very controversial, but we won't get into that. But yeah, he's taking it over, and I'm really excited because you watch this movie and you watch the previous Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, I believe it was, and you see the action, you see the storytelling, you see just the cinematography itself. He uses a type of film that does great landscape shots, but also when you need emotion, it can really get close up on somebody's face, like it does in this film with Caesar and even the humans, and you catch just every ounce of emotion in someone's acting and someone's performance. And he's just a great storyteller.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to see the Batman film that he puts out. But enough about that. He does a great job storytelling with this film.
This film is just phenomenal, and you know, he put so much hard work into this film, and he wanted this trilogy to end, and you know, the way he ended it is great.
By God.
And I know that his directing style is phenomenal because, I mean, it honestly masks Christopher Nolan, but it's not exactly like Christopher Nolan. But it's just great. Matt Reeves, you are amazing.
Definitely. So I give directing a 10.
10.
Out of 10.
That's right.
10s from both of us, and that brings us to the plot and the writing. We can't say much about it, but we can give you a bit of a synopsis, I guess.
We never like to talk about the plot of any film. As much as we want to for this film, we can't.
There's so much to talk about.
There is, and you know, the trailer itself, it gave you some scenes of the, not even the plot, honestly. It just gave you scenes of the film.
Right.
And we were pretty upset with the trailer because we're like, hey, that's pretty much the whole movie.
Yeah, I feel like you watched the whole movie.
Yeah, but it didn't. Nothing of the what's in the trailer has nothing to do with the film, honestly.
Right. There's no key moments or anything like that, which we thought there would be.
And I think trailers are getting better with that because they don't want to give away too much.
Right.
But the plot and the writing was, I mean,
it was a beautiful culmination of the past two films leading up into this film,
Yeah.
and it really wrapped up the series beautifully. It's in both of our top 5 trilogies of movies.
And that's
period.
and I'm pretty sure that's why the tomato score is so high right now. It's at a
God.
97%. I mean, right now the box office
Certified.
Yeah, certified. And the box office right now is at 100. I think it just went up to 113.4 million, and the budget was 150 million. So we are very happy to see it to go up to even higher.
It should knock that out by next weekend. It might take a little bit of a hit because Dunkirk's coming out this weekend, but it'll definitely surpass its budget for sure.
So this film does have a big fan base because of the plot and the writing, and I mean,
which I give a 10, by the way.
10.
But yeah, plot and writing is great.
Music score was.
Talk about chills and chill factor.
Whew. Okay.
Go ahead, please. Sorry. You take this one. You take this one.
Michael Giacchino, if I'm saying it right. Giacchino. Sounds Italian. Giacchino.
That's racist.
I mean, 10 out of 10 all time. I mean, another major kudos to this film crew. I mean, music score. I mean, Michael Giacchino, you are phenomenal. You are pretty much one of my favorite right now. And he's done The Incredibles, Ratatouille. He's done all the Mission Impossibles. The last 2 Planet of the Apes. I believe he's done Spider-Man Homecoming. Doctor Strange, yes. Doctor Strange and Spider-Man Homecoming. It was.
Yeah, the second time I watched it, honestly, it definitely blew me away.
So, I mean, this music score, it gave you. It's not like his other music scores because he uses a lot of horns in his other ones and he uses a lot of loudness. But this one, it's more calm, and it felt a lot like The Revenant.
But it's still him, though, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
It's really cool.
And it's just very calm, and then once it gets to the suspenseful, he brings you in with his music, and he gives you the chills, and it's just phenomenal what he does with how he conducts his his whole band and his whole
the orchestra and everything.
Yeah.
Strings, drums, horns.
Oh, the strings in the film are just
And honestly, to me, felt like an old homage to westerns. It felt like Clint Eastwood film with the landscapes and everything.
Little sounds.
Yeah.
But
beautiful.
Music score 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
That's right.
Definitely. So that brings us to acting with the amazing Andy Serkis coming back. You may not see Andy Serkis too much because he does a lot of motion cap, which means he plays a lot of CGI characters like
Gollum from Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. He's done King Kong in the good King Kong movie that came out a couple years ago. And then he also does, Caesar. But he's been under Avengers Age of Ultron.
That's right.
Probably not going to remember from that one, but he's going to be the main villain. One of the main villains.
Snoke. He was Lord Snoke in Star Wars.
He's going to be one of the main villains in the upcoming Black Panther movie. So do look him up, but we definitely think he deserves an Oscar nod for this one. He'll for sure get a Golden Globe one, I believe.
I hope so.
But he better get an Oscar nod.
If the Academy and the Golden Globes surpass him, it would be shocking on the scene. I'd be pretty mad.
And Matt Reeves says they don't really like motion cap and because you don't see their faces. And the Academy is full of actors, so they're afraid that if they give it to someone who you can't see their face, it's going to get rid of their face time.
And then
so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, just one other actor we want to talk about is Woody Harrelson.
Yeah.
He did a phenomenal job too. He doesn't have too many lines, but when he's on the scene, he's very good.
Exactly. So both of us give acting a
10.
Definitely. So that brings us to the final act of the film. The final act of the film was enough, not only for this movie, but for the whole series.
Yeah.
The final act was amazing. It was a great culmination, like I said, of the series, but the movie itself, storytelling led up right to it beautifully. It brought you down for a nice, smooth, easy landing. Made you cry a little bit, gave you chills, made me sweat. I'm a sweater.
It gave me chills also. I mean, we've talked about the chill factors. The final act gives you all of that because it ends the trilogy, and honestly, I would like to see another Planet of the Apes, but I'd like it to end.
Right.
But
which is we don't see nowadays.
Yeah, we don't. And I know Matt Reeves says he's open to it, but I know he's focusing more on the Batman right now.
Thank you.
But honestly, the trilogy it ended great, honestly, and the final act, I give it 10 out of 10.
I give the final act 10 out of 10.
And I cried 3 times. I'm gonna be proud to say I did cry about 3 times in this film because just some of the scenes and then just some of the cinematography. I'm very big on cinematography, and just you get those little drops.
And the acting of Andy Serkis again.
Yeah.
Just brings out so much emotion in you.
Yeah.
And yeah, I definitely got some tears out of me.
So we're gonna close our video. This is our final act for this video, and we hopefully you guys comment on this video, you like it, and let us know what's your favorite Apes movie. It could be the Tim Burton one, it could be the old one, which is
Not the Tim Burton.
The 1960. I think it was 1967 when the other one came out. I can't remember. And then it could be any of these films. Honestly, it could be this one. Just let us know at the bottom. Comment below, and this is our Unexpert Analysis.